Hello there, and welcome to The End is Nigh. I've been having a lot going on in my life recently, and it's caused quite a bit of grief, but I think I've finally made it to the acceptance stage.
When I found you attached to a giant glowing orb buried deep beneath the earth, I didn't know what to think. You know, when you left, the world it just got fucked. And you know what? The world was pretty damn fucked to begin with. Part of me wanted revenge for what you had done to my life, and another part wanted to save you from whatever had taken you from me, but... you know, I think I see the whole picture now. When I saw you down there, on that weird, creepy, glowing orb, I think I understand. We're just different people, you and I. As we shared our last exchange, as a final parting gesture, you wiggled your foot at me, and something deep inside me told me it was time to say goodbye.
Okay. I'm just gonna pause the game for a second there, because I want to complain about one thing. The audio balancing for Ash's voice act is absolutely atrocious. Some of the time you can hear him just fine, but most of the time it's so low that I can barely understand what he was saying. And in fact, I couldn't understand most of what he said after the first few lines. So, we're escaping for some reason. See what happens if I just jump into that portal, though. Asterisk looks at watch. Asterisk. Like, I understand what they're going for here, but this is taking an unnecessarily long time. Nevermore. I think that means I missed out on an ending. Can I go back and do that? Because I would like to see what the escape is about. Not to mention I apparently missed a secret. Yeah, it's just skip that. And see what happens if I make my escape. It's the same stage as before, so... You know what? That explains a lot of these level design elements. How am I gonna make it back in 5 minutes? Is that even doable? I feel like this is probably doable, but I'm not 100% sure as to that fact. Maybe I don't need to go all the way back, that's what I'm hoping. But yeah, this explains why there were so many contrivances to allow for backtracking in these levels. Because that's what you need to make your escape. I think that's actually pretty cool. Less cool is the fact that I bounced off the side of that and rocketed into that tumor. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the precise precision needed there, but it's not like I have much choice. At least because the momentum when you bounce off of those is always the same. You don't have to worry about holding the jump button at all. You just need to focus on exactly where you're going to land. So that's kind of nice. I just wanted to bring up the map, it doesn't seem it's going to let me. I'm confused by the fact that it says there is a cart and acceptance. Does that mean there is a secret in this way back that I can access during my escape that I couldn't have before? That's about the only thing that would make sense to me, you know? Unless I'm missing another alternate way out, and I'm really not. I'm assuming that something will change at some point, because there's no way I'm going to be able to make it all the way back out with this time limit. So I figure that something must have to change. I just hope that it's sooner rather than later. I really don't want to have to repeat all of these screens because that's not exactly going to be all that fun. Especially since, real talk here, I just got finished recording going through this world the first time. And I was expecting something, you know, different. I mean, it could just be that this is a dead end and you're supposed to jump in there and sacrifice all your tumors, but why else would they even give you the ability to do this if it wasn't here for something? At least that's what I'm assuming. Maybe I'm giving the devs a bit too much credit. I do like the different music though, that helps. Not a whole lot, but it helps. Oh, and yep, that's why that hook is there. I guess I can count this as practice for when I plan to speedrun this game, which is totally a thing that's gonna happen and not something I'm making up just to fill dead air. Nope, no siree. I am taking this a bit slower than I probably should be, but if I go too fast, I'm gonna waste more time than if I take it slow and make sure I don't die. Alright, not so bad. I have actually made it a fair ways through. So maybe they do expect you to make it all the way back to the beginning of this world. That would be interesting if so. I mean, it's certainly not undoable, I'm just not sure if I'm going to be capable of it. But I've already made it back to 10. Ah, yes, that's what those blocks are for, as I theorized last time. Oh no, I really can't be losing time on easy screens like this. I really need to step up my game. Yeah, as it turns out, retreating is easier than I thought. Just the way the levels are designed are so much easier to go through backwards in a lot of instances. I'm gonna need to trigger this, aren't I? Yeah. That's why that one hook is there. Wait, but I can't actually make it back, can I? Am I screwed? Like, I was able to retreat this far, but I can't seem to make it any further. Unless, oh, they don't expect me to bounce off of that perfectly to rocket my way upward, do they? Because I really hope not. I might just have to look this up on YouTube. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it to the end. Not with only a minute and counting left. I did make a decent go at it though, so I can be somewhat proud of myself, if nothing else. What would be the best way to bounce off of it? Off the right, perhaps? No, that's what I did last time. I should have known that would have failed. Oh, I can grab onto the top of that pipe. I could have sworn I wasn't able to do that before last time I tried, but I guess I must have been mistaken. This is why this ledge is here. Yeah, this is definitely doable, but I think I wasted enough time. I'm not going to be able to get it in this attempt. How am I going to make it past these mines? I don't seem to have the proper momentum to actually jump on top of it. Oh, wait, I need to avoid it. That makes sense. Like that. Yeah, this really recontextualizes this whole world. I actually really like this bit of level design. I just wish they gave me more time. Yeah, 5 minutes is not enough for me. Do I give it another attempt? You know what, let's give it one more good old college try.
When I found you attached to a...
think laughing was an easy thing, a tiny silver bell that learned to ring. Now I haven't left the house in a little while, unread letters in a dusty pile. The end is nigh, my friend. I will be brave. Pick up the pieces of a dream I saved. I'll miss the sound of your voice inside my head tonight. Dropped my penny in the wishing well. Nice to have a friend in this burning hell. Lazy eye and a crooked grin. Didn't have a heart till you let me in. The end is nigh, my friend. I will be brave. Pick up the pieces of a dream I saved. I'll miss the sound of your voice inside my head tonight.
Okay, so that's The End Is Nigh, ending number 1 at least. So it seems getting the true ending is just going to be a matter of beating the last world. We'll see how tough that is. I am so glad I made it on that second attempt of mine. It really came down to the wire at that end there, and of course, what would end up causing me to waste so much time but my second greatest nemesis after Spikes, acidic water. But I did manage to do it just barely with like, what, 15-20 seconds left? Actually, I quite like that ending. There was considerably less swearing in it, which is nice compared to the other cutscenes. I actually enjoyed the ending song, and the credits were quite good. I like it when people actually make unique credits rather than just having a black screen with the text scroll past. I understand AAA games kind of need to do that due to the size of their teams, but for smaller games like this, you can really put in some extra effort and make the credits special and worth watching. That's why I didn't speak up over them, because I actually felt it was worth watching on its own. The ending song was good, I liked the visuals. It was a good ending. We'll see if the second one is any better or not. Hey, wait a minute. There was clearly a secret marked on the map for this acceptance level. So I actually looked up its location rather than going through and trying to find it on my own, given the fact that I have a ticking timer in the upper right corner. And interestingly enough, it's actually the exact same location as the secret in Ruins. I'm not sure whether I should consider that a good thing, like that's a creative secret location, or if it's just creatively bankrupt. Hopefully it's not too difficult to get through. I'll find out soon enough, assuming this ghost doesn't repeatedly kill me and run out the clock. I'm certainly not going to run out of lives, but running out of time, that's certainly a possibility. Yeah, so far it looks like the same level as what I did previously. Yep, Still the exact same. Not that I'm complaining. I forget, what was the timing I used for this? I think that was it, I just had my positioning a little bit off. Yep, there we go. Ooh, I wonder if perhaps I can proceed further in the secret. There was that wall I noted as being awfully suspicious. That could be where this other cartridge is. I'm assuming it's another cartridge. That makes sense. I seem to be having trouble with this room though, which I'm pretty sure I aced before. And of course, the closer you get to running down the timer, the more difficult things become because there's rumbling and screen shaking. And that does not make doing any of these challenges any easier, that is for damn sure. I think I jumped for the second one, didn't I? Yeah. The less time I spend here, the better off I am. God damn it, I might have to go through all that bullshit a fourth time now, ugh. I'm not looking forward to that. How did I miss that trampoline, really? Probably just gonna keep all of this in real time since I'm gonna fail anyway, Yeah, I'm really not a fan of getting a difficult secret when I have a ticking timer. That's not the best bit of design. Not the best use of this time mechanic, that's for sure. Because the farther down I get and the closer I get to running out of time, the more tense I become and the less well I do. It's just not a good... It's just not good design. And again, the screen shaking makes it really difficult to tell exactly what it is I need to do. Oh, right, we have this screen now. Yeah, I'm not making it on this attempt, that's for damn sure. Like, seriously, the rumbling just makes it really hard to tell the positions of things, even if their positions aren't actually changing. It just makes it so much more difficult to assess that in my mind. I'll probably see you after I inevitably fail and actually manage to make it back to this point, hopefully with a little bit more time. I do like the element of the music being timed along with the timer itself though. That is pretty good. Alright, let's try that over. Ugh. Made it back here. Not a huge amount of time, but a minute more than I had last attempt, so let's see if I can't make it any further. Hopefully to the completion of this secret. Probably not gonna talk just so I can focus. I need to divert all of my attention to what I'm doing, I'm afraid. Easy enough. And we have this screen, which, it's annoying having screens we have to wait to progress when I have a counting down timer. I said I would shut up, didn't I? I really need to listen to myself. Oh, right. And what do you know? There was a secret beyond that wall. I thought that was awfully suspicious. So what happens if I go in this exit? Does it just take me back here? Yeah. Alright, well I should be able to exit this escape. And I should still have that cartridge. Good. So, heading into Nevermore, I believe I have everything in this game. Every collectible. And I've done everything except for the cartridges, which are their own separate things, so yeah. I'm in the perfect position to head into the finale of the game. What awaits me there? Who knows? Probably nothing good knowing this game.